morning. We are starting our session. I hope everyone who were intended to join have already joined the session. Hi, everyone. Good evening from Bangladesh. I hope it's evening in most of our time zones. In case you are in a different time zone, good night, good morning, not a good night, good morning, and good afternoon. So I'm Afroza Tanzi, your moderator for this session today. For the session, we have an amazing guest with us, whom I will be introducing in later part. Before introducing our guest, I would like to give a short intro about why this session, from whom this session is, and what are we going to learn or know, or what are we expecting. So this session that we named Movers X Springboard Alumni Insight. So it is organized by the Movers program, hence the Movers. The Springboard is because we are talking about the Springboard program by Youth Collab, and our guest is an alumni from the Springboard program of 2019, 2020. 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. Actually, 2020 was such a year that I can't even remember that's a year. Last year was 2019, and then it's 2021. So today we have Tawhida Shiropa, the CEO, the founder and CEO of Moner Bondhu. Moner Bondhu is a mental well-being platform in Bangladesh, initiated in 2016. I will not be talking about Moner Bondhu further because Tawhida Shiropa will be giving a very nice description of what Moner Bondhu does. I would like to talk about the Movers program, the organizers who brought this event today. Movers program is a regional movement of volunteers who develop SDG awareness around social entrepreneurship and 21st century skills for young people by young people. We do try to reach to I'm in a spotlight? Okay. We do try to reach to the communities and areas where it's harder to reach through our local partners. And our approach towards the teaching and learning is training the trainer. So I think a lot of you who are present today already know about the Movers program, either the part of the Movers program or going to be a part of it. So today we have organized this session since we do try to empower young and enthusiastic social entrepreneurs in this region. So today we are here talking about the Springboard program by Youth Collab. Springboard program is an incubation for social businesses. And now Aggie will be talking about the Springboard program by Youth Collab further. Aggie, over to you. I hope you're home.
Yes, thank you, Tanzi. Good to see you again. Thank you so much. So hello, everyone. For anyone who haven't met me before, my name is Aggie and work with Linka at Youth Collab. I think most of you has already know what is Movers program. So for Springboard is more like incubation process for young entrepreneurs. Okay, spotlight. So we have collaborated with a lot of industry experts and also alumni founders to curate a lot of resources and also curriculum to support young entrepreneurs to best showcase their impact and also bridge mentorship and all kinds of opportunities to advance their SDG solutions. So no matter if you have a concept that you would like to implement or you have a business that you want to grow or scale up. So if you join Springboard, you might think about what to expect. So as Springboard from our perspective as one of the ecosystem builders. So when we structure the whole program, we also ask ourselves, how can we help young founders to become more successful? after young entrepreneurs join the Springboard program, when you look at this region, there's a lot of incubators, there's a lot of accelerators. So what they usually do is to have a cohort of startups where founders they learn different classes, different resources on how to run a business, and also they have the chance to talk to industry mentors, mobilize fundings, and accelerator program, incubation program that usually lasts for a few months. After a few months, those young founders will graduate from the program and then go back to their business. So instead of putting startups in a short-term program to accelerate their growth, so at Springboard, also looking at how we can extend the lifespan of the available business support to help young founders, no matter what their industry is, they're from, and what stage their business at, to help them become more successful. So join this Springboard program, then you will enter this infinity learning loop where you can build business skills to increase readiness and also become more investment ready. And also you will have access to a lot of opportunities such as awards, grants, business program that from our partner network. So what we're doing here is trying to bridge the resources we have as a UN resource hub to give more opportunities to young founders. So we do have various offerings such as business learning platform, and also we have different group of people such as UNDP country office, and also in the regional office we have startup support team to help young founders to grow their business. So if you would like to learn more, you can drop me a message or email me. Happy to introduce more about the Springboard program. So today the speaker, Moner, the founder of Moner Bondhu, is also one of the Springboard alumni. I'm sure she will have a lot of insights to share in the session. So over back to you, Tansy.
Thank you so much, Aggie, for such a nice introduction of the Springboard program by Youth Go Lab. I also been a part of the Springboard program in last year, 2021. Our social business named Kotha got selected, and I can relate to whatever Aggie said. It is a very biggest support in the region for the social entrepreneurs. So today we have an alumni with us to talk about her journey being a part of the Springboard program. She is the founder of Moner Bondhu, as I said, Tawhida Shiropa. Moner Bondhu is a mental health care and well-being platform in Bangladesh, which is working towards SDG 3.4 to provide accessible and affordable mental health care to all. With their 100 psychosocial experts and mental health workers and 1,500 volunteers and dynamic management team, they have reached to over 2 million people online, and 2 million people online and 100,000 people through offline events. So now you can imagine that it's a big thing, and we are really glad and honored to have Tawhida Shiropa with us today to share her insights and experience of being a part of the Springboard program. Hi, Tawhida Shiropa, can we have you on Spotlight?
Hi, Tanji. Thank you so much. Thank you, Linka, Yagi, and all the participants for having me today. I'm really happy. I'm super excited and I'm very looking forward to these whole sessions. And of course, before starting my presentation, I want to do a little exercise with all of you. Like before starting my session, I wanted to request everyone, what are you grateful for today? Please, like in any word, anything, like I start from myself. I'm grateful for having you in my life today, and thank you for everyone to having me today. So please put any word, anything you are grateful for today in the chat box. Then we start our presentation. anything. Uber, okay. Great people around to guide and help me. Great. Okay, I don't have a roof, so I don't need to live in Australia. So the biggest gratitude in our life, I think. Yeah, grateful for Saturday. Yeah, that's great thing. Yeah, for the great food. Yeah, breakfast. Oh, that's great thing. Yes, grateful for coffee. Yeah, I'm also there for that. Grateful of a nebulizer machine at home today. Yeah, it's a very useful thing during this COVID time, especially in the COVID time. Love this community, working brain, helping some people today. I think so many amazing people. I think everyone is amazing people here. And okay, I'm grateful to know all of you. Exactly. The same you are feeling right now. Yes. So, yes, same here. Thank you everyone to put your beautiful positive word in our chat box, and with all this positive word, positivity and positive spirit and mind, we take all of you. I wanted to start my sessions. I think this is not like a session. This is more like a conversation. You can comment anytime, any question. You can ask me any question. I really appreciate all these things. So I started my session. Tanji, can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure, Apu, I'm giving you the access.
Okay. So this is the first slide. I think before starting my session or starting my presentation, I wanted to share the story behind Moner Bondhu. What is the motivations to start my journey? So basically, I have a personal story with this initiative, and I personally experienced the necessity of the mental health care in Bangladesh with my own experience, and I have the first-hand experience because after seeing my mother suffer from depression in 2015, and going through as a journey as a family, I experienced firsthand the necessity of the mental health care in Bangladesh. And my mother is very strong, and my mother is single mother, so and she raised my brother, my younger brother, and me all by herself. And once we got older and we got busy with our personal life, with our career, she felt a void, and eventually. We couldn't realize during that time she was getting so lonely and eventually depressed. And in this journey, it was not only my mother, she was suffered, and also my brother and I suffered a lot emotionally as a caregiver. And that gave me the hope and inspiration, I must say, to start Moner Bondhu in 2016. And also, I realized that people in profession with professional support and basically with more professional mental health support and our care, uh, with our care, and my mother basically made full recovery from depression, and that also give me one hope and of course motivation, that and the realization like people professional help or support can help people to get over from the depression and like any mental health struggle, and people do not need to suffer alone. And in Bangladesh, the most of the people suffer alone because of the stigma and the lack of awareness and the taboo. They don't want to seek help, but or not, of course not the professional help. And another story beside that, I was working in the Bangladesh's most leading nationals daily as a senior surveyor. So that time I was in charge of a lifestyle supplement called Odhuna, and where a confession box, and thousands of people wrote every day about their mental health struggle. People are suffer in silence, but they didn't want to seek help because of definitely for the lack of information as well as the lack of awareness. So, and from that I realized that huge portion of our community people, they need the support. And all this experience I gained at a time, and then I realized and that determined me to establish Moner Bondhu in 2016, and I wanted to create a platform where people can seek help anytime from anywhere, not only in Bangladesh, from around the world. So, and with this motivation, I assembled a dynamic team with a range of set skills. In Bangladesh, there is a lack of resources. That's why we wanted to create a platform with a professional platform. Then people can get help and support from professional counselor or professional therapist or psychologist. So in English, Moner Bondhu means a friend of your mind. You always want to be people's friend. So yeah. So Moner Bondhu, what Moner Bondhu do and what do we do? So Moner Bondhu aim, our mission is to like accessible and affordable mental health care and well-being platform. We wanted to build a accessible and affordable platform for all socioeconomic people. If people do not have the enough money, if even because of we want to be a mental health is a human right. So every people has the right to get help to the mental health support from from an organization. So we wanted to be Moner Bondhu as a support system to all those people. And with our, already Tanji mentioned that with our 100 psychologists, psychiatrists, mental health expert, and mental health workers, advocates, and 1,500 volunteers and enthusiastic. Of course, our volunteers are very enthusiastic from around the world, not only from Bangladesh, from around the world. They're working with us, and we are working towards SDG 3.4 to build a good health and well-being community. And so far, we have raised 2 million people. And during the pandemic, we are the implementing partner of the UNDP, and I must say the Youth Collab Springboard platform boost us to gain this I think the partnership. I think all credit goes to them. Because of they bringing us to this where we are right now. Thank you for Linka and the whole team for the support. That in Bangladesh, almost 20 billion people are suffering mental health problems, and only in Dhaka people, the 71% people are suffered from the depression, according to the National Institute of Mental Health survey in 2019. Eventually, that mental health affects all aspects in our life, including our personal life, our working life. It always affects on our productivity, our well-being, our self-care. So if people are very reluctant to seek help because of the stigma, the fear, and they're thinking they will be judged if they seek help from the professional. Even from the professional, they will be labeled as a pagal or mad. They think, oh, they are very weak people, so they are not any competent. So that the thing to people choose to remain silent in their personal life, even they are struggling. People, and a lot of people around us, they have been struggling with their mental health, but they choose to remain in silent. I think the mental health still is a very neglected and somewhat is very underrated in our society, in our community, and definitely in our country. So this is the area of work or intervention we're working right now. And I would like to just say some collection of our work, what we are doing right now. Basically, Moner Bondhu provide counseling and online counseling and in-person during the COVID time. I have already mentioned that where we serve 18,000 people from 52 districts, with the support of UNDP COVID-19 Crisis Response Project, and 1 lakh people already enrolled our online courses, which is basically in Bangla, the first ever mental health course in Bangla, 40-hour long course with certificate. And anyone who are in speaking, who are known in the Bengali, they can reach out to our website and they can do the online courses, because I think that this is the course. We have the 33 modules and in 6 cluster, and I think every single portion of the mental health issues we are just putting in our module, so people can know and they can enrich their knowledge about mental health and well-being and mental health diseases. Apart from that, we have conducted group sessions, group workshops, training. We develop soft skill tools, and we have a radio show since 2016. We have already aired for more than 400 episodes, and also we have a radio show, television show where people can seek help directly with our counselors, a live program. And apart from that, we have developed so many development toolkits, like development content on Bangla, meditation, animation, and any image content to raise awareness among our community, especially in Bangla, because most of the content already in the internet and in English. So we wanted to promote in Bangla people because of a very easy language, so people can anytime reach to us and they can learn about the mental health issues. So this is Moner Bondhu's achievements, and I know this journey is not easy. And when I was just look through my past, and I think, oh my God, what we have done. And of course, this credit goes to all my Moner Bondhu team, our counselor, our management team, and of course our amazing partner like Youth Collab, UNTP, EMK Center. Though all those partners, they're very, I think they are aligned with our cause, not only as a partnership, they feel like this is very important to our society, to our community, and of course for the world, to a better world. We need that. So we started our journey in 2016. Then in 2017, we just got the won the best startup award from the ICT division. That time we were in the idea stage, and we got the grant, and that boosted a lot to provide the support to the people. And then we were getting USAID's project. We had developed toolkits from the school going people, and this toolkit were very well received to the people. Then we own the small grant from the EMK Center in 2019. Then 2019, Moner Bondhu was the first mental health partner with BZMA, so Bangladesh Garments Manufacturer Exporters Association, and where we're bringing, in a sense, a revolution because of the before 2019, the RMG sector worker, there are the very prominent, in a sense, in our socioeconomic growth, because they earned for our economic growth, our GDP growth. So, but no one care for their mental health issues. But when we reach out to the Rubanapa, the BZME president, and we are propose our intervention, and she said, oh, this is the thing we need highly in this moment. And with just the 15 we provided to the 15,000 RMZ factory workers in 50 sessions in the 50 factories, and all the sessions are very amazing. And I think already we have they made a video documentary, and I think that really goosebumps on me. And I think that's the motivation to do more work like this. And in 2019 December, where we own one of the first 5 best startup of UNDP Youth Collab Chapter 2 with the support of City Foundation. And I'm really grateful for that. Because of that, I am here today. So I met all those amazing people, and they give support throughout from 2019 till date. So I think it is an amazing journey, and it was an amazing journey. So and apart from this, in 2020, we worked at Dalit community people. They're very marginalized. They're very ultra poor people, especially in the Dalit women. We had changed them in Khulna is a very Sundarban site in our country. And apart from this, in 2020, we won the championship during the COVID time in Call for Nation platform by ICT division. We're developing the meditation-based app. I think we'll be launch our app in the early next month. And hope all you can join the program in virtually. So I will invite all of you. And apart from this, officially in 2021, we officially, the Facebook declares one of our their Facebook mental health partner with Instagram and with Facebook. They wanted to promote Moner Bondhu as well as the mental health issues, not only in Bangladesh. They wanted to create a resilient community around the world where people can seek help from Moner Bondhu from any side of the country. So we wanted to create a community like that. So this is our achievement. So I already talked about the UNDP Moner Bondhu program, and this intervention is a very holistic approach. And I think I think we did a lot of things, and one side we have a counseling and psychosocial support via phone call 24/7. At the same time, we did 5 television programs, 6 places with celebrities. We created leaflet, 5 stickers, 3 animated videos, and this animated videos was very well received. It was very popular to the community. And we did a research paper, impact report, and also we developed our first 40-hour long online courses. I think that is really huge, because of during the pandemic time, everyone is like everyone is going through a lot of things, and of course we are also. But at the same time, Moner Bondhu did really amazing work, and I'm so proud of my team. And of course, I'm really grateful to the UNDP team. There is some snapshots from our places, celebrity shows, and our online courses, stickers. And this is something like our the first ever Bangla Psychosocial online course. Already I have talked about it. So these online courses are targeted is like the both men, women, young boys, girls, and this language is very easy. We did our illustrations, customized illustrations, customized video. People who cannot, if people cannot read the material, if they see the video, they can understand what are the material in the modules. So we developed 45 modules, and Yes, and I think this is very amazing. And everyone's when they did the online courses and they show the certificate, and that really really a mind blowing experience for us. So this is our one of the three modules in Bangla, like emotional intelligence, empathy, and like tolerance or resilience building. How can people do that? I think this is very important, not only in our everyday life, especially on the during when we passed the COVID issues or the pandemic time. So this is the Moner Bondhu thing, Moner Bondhu during the COVID pandemic, and what Moner Bondhu do. So we provided the 18,000 tele video counseling April to December, and this survey receivers 92.4% are youth. That is started from the 12 to 30, the young professionals, and 62.9% are women who have suffered a lot, and still they are suffering. And that's why we are providing free counseling, still providing the free counseling session for the students. People can take up students from the not only in Bangladesh, from I think some people and the 10 countries like Singapore, India, Thailand. They call us and get the support and from the online sessions. And we animate, I have already mentioned our animated videos and social media shows and the Bangla guided meditation that helped a lot people to calm their mind for the sound mind, I think. And this is like our BZMA project. In the BZMA project, eventually we targeted 8,000 people, but already already served 15,000 people, and 800 RMG worker reached during this pandemic time for the one-to-one counseling. And this session is like the key interventions are group session, meditation, free and exercise, yoga session, and all those things are very well received. And they every time they say, oh, we didn't experience early, this is so amazing, we feel great, and they are so happy. And they sometimes they just reach out to us to checking on us how we are feeling. And that's the, I think that's the thing we really wanted in our life right now. So this is some snapshots, photos from our sessions. So this is one of our projects like this is SNB Netherlands, and we wanted to create a recreation center, and finally we just did that, and we created the first recreation center, well-being center in one of the RMG factory is in Maimans, in the not only Gazipur to Maimansingh Road. And this factory is a green factory, and they have 18,000 female worker. And in this recreation center we have a beauty parlor. So workers in their break time, they came to us, our beauty expert, and they did their personal thing and like beautification, and they feel very happy. And eventually we did the meditation, and we sent there our yoga instructor, and they have a very beautiful rooftop with amazing garden. So they did the yoga, and they feel like their mental well-being, mental peace, they reflects in the works and productivity. And so the factory owner, they wanted to extend it, and we wanted to replicate with other factory, because we wanted to create more well-being center for the RMZ factory workers, especially for the female worker. And this is one of our I think best slide, I must say, because this is our accomplishment more than award. Because I think the award or accomplishment or recognition always motivated us to do more work more, and awards comes with responsibility. And that's why we want to take all the challenge and responsibility to create a more resilient or or empathetical community. So this is one of our photo, like winner of the UNDP Youth Collab in 2019. I think Linka was there. So, and this is our certificate from the Call for Nation Championship and the SNV grant, SNV Netherlands grant, with the support of Netherlands Embassy. And this is our valuable and our I think we have valuable partners. So partnership, I think always partnerships and collaboration bring bring a I think a big impact in the community. And of course, without the partnership, without the collaboration, we didn't do I think we couldn't do that. We couldn't do easily the what we are doing right now. And this is the Moner Bondhu team is, I think not everyone in this picture. So this is where our one of our team. So we have a team in the every corner of the world. We have some psychologists, psychiatrists who are doing the telecounseling, video counseling for and I think from their country, and that really helped a lot. And thank you for listening me, and please take care of your mental health. This is very important for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shiropa. I was just saying, wow, 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 in every 5 seconds. Thank you so much. And I was wondering how, regardless of COVID-19, so the growth exponentially just started like raising after 2019. And you said your journey with UNDP Youth Collab Springboard program has been amazing. It was in 2019, December. And I wonder how you could actually use the resources online, since everything started being online from March 2020. And still, it could the COVID-19 could not stop your growth, and you're just like doing amazing. So I really think, hope, and believe a big chunk of our audience today are the people who would like to apply for the Springboard program 4.0, and we are very much eager to know about your journey with the Springboard program. But before talking about the journey, I would like you to give us a little insight of how to process the application, how you could reach to the final round. Is it like you just give an application and then you get a call and that's the event? Or is it like a few more steps in between? How was the journey in between before you actually won the Springboard program? Because you know what happens sometimes in the journey towards winning the award or getting the position, we lose motivation. Sometimes it happens. So I really think you also got some motivation from the journey. So I would like to know that first, and then moving forward to the experience of being the winner of the Springboard program. So over to you, Apu.
Thank you, Tanjil, and thank you, everyone. So basically, when I think I just in 2018, there was one of team, I think Obijatik maybe. I know them from one of our any competition. We lost this competition, and then we just know. Then we just saw a social media post in Facebook, like it's a youth collab program by UNDP. Or I think when sometimes I just checking what is this. I have a very curious mind, so I think that's why I'm checking that. And that time, I think there's Tina Zabinappa, she's the managing director of Startup Bangladesh Limited. She sent me a text like, Shiropa, please apply in this cohort program. This is very amazing youth collab program. You should apply this journey. Oh my God. So that's time we just, I think, the deadline is just, we have 2 days before the deadline, so we apply it in last minute. And And then we got an email after 2 weeks later, and the application process is very easy. I think that's the one thing. I think I was happy, like in the last minute, the application process was messed. I think I should, I just say, I think I don't want to apply. I didn't want to apply. So the application is very easy. So I just put the word, and we already prepared our pitch deck. Even before that, we didn't have proper pitch deck. And that time I applied, and after 2 weeks later, we got an invitation. I think we got an email from Link Faisbhai, and they sent us an email and for the boot camp, and we joined the boot camp. And honestly speaking, personally, I learned a lot from this boot camp, and and after 1 year later, and right now I'm thinking, oh my God, how horrible our pitch deck that was that time. So it was just text based, no icons and anything. So when they just give us the you should you should finish the pitch within like 2 minutes or like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And we practiced a lot the whole night. I think I have practiced like 4 days. I think I feel like this is my exam, and I have the exam anxiety to. I think I have to do that. I didn't think about the we have to be a winner or we have to do something like that. I didn't have that in that time, in that mind, in my mind. But I had to just do my best performance. If I didn't do my best performance at that, that really felt me. I feel low if I put my best effort or put my hard work. So that eventually get me any type of recognition, and I just keep that mind. So after the 2 days boot camp, I think boot camp was really great because of the some people speakers, the keynote speaker, that facilitators are really, they're very knowledgeable, and we learn a lot from, especially the financial flow and impact tools. We didn't have enough knowledge that time about the impact tools. How do we measure our impact, and that's the first thing. And how can we say our story? I didn't have any clear idea, honestly. So I learned a lot, and we just after just grab all the knowledge and all the learning. When I think the day was the 17th December in 2019, the final program held once in Hotel Westin. And I think that we are the last team in the among the 20 team. And I think, oh no, we are tired, we're sleepy, so we didn't do our best performance. But when just we step our leg in the, I think the stage, I think all the positivity, I think I just see the judges. All my focuses. I think I just focus on the jazz and focus on my presentation, and I think basically we really personally I did a I think I did a lot of hard work during that time to make it possible. And even when the result is announcing, I think, oh my God, finally we're the winner. So I think this is a very amazing experience. And I think even the Springboard program, when they sent us email after the winner of the nationally, so they sent us the email for the Springboard program, and they help us a lot when we're thinking what is that, what was that, what is the gains and benefits, and even the mentorship program. I think that helped us. And what we are seeing today, our presentation, they reform our thinking process, they reshape our presentation, reshape our, I think, more, I think not in a very low way. Sometimes people are teaching you a very, oh, you are not good enough. But in a positive way, they think, oh, you are good, but you have to be better. So that's our learning process. And they're always reaching out to us, what we're doing right now, what in a possible way, how can they help us? And think that's a very amazing part of the, I think the whole Springboard journey.
Thank you so much, Apu, for sharing your experience with applying and finally getting into the Springboard program. So I think one of the points that all our audience should be noting that the application process is not that hard. We do not really apply to a lot of places because the application looks so damn hard. You don't even understand a few questions, and we just need to Google and find out what does this question mean. So the Springboard program application itself is quite easy, and you know what to say. They ask you the questions that you know, and they did not expect you to be the experts already, because if you were the experts and giving the answers of these questions, then you would not be applying for incubator, right? So that's the most amazing part of the Springboard program. Before you get to be the winner, that the application process itself is quite easy, but still it's reflecting. It's not like you just write something and submit it, but you need to think, dig deeper to your initiative, to your social business, and just write about it very precisely. So thank you so much, Shiropa, for sharing that. I think a lot of us got motivated to apply for the next Springboard program. And also, I would like to know from you, since we are almost on time, we have a very little time left. So do you have any suggestions, or if you would like to give more encouragement to our audience today for applying to the Springboard program? And with that question, I would like to tell our audience that the floor is open for you to ask questions. So please make sure before the time ends, you ask all your questions. And if there's any query about Moner Bondhu, about the Springboard program, or even for the Movers program. And I hope those of you who are not a part of the Movers program yet, you can just join in. We will give the joining link. So Shiropa, the question to you.
Thank you, Danzi. So basically, I think everyone should apply, must apply, not only for the knowledge, but also for the experience. And you know, around us, not everyone is very enthusiastic to give you a positive learn, to share their positive learning, to share their knowledge in a positive manner. And these people, this network really help everyone to grow with a with good people and feel low. They will help you in a different way, in their positive manner. And I think that's really important right now during the pandemic time and after the pandemic time, not only as a to grow your business as well as your personal development. That's really important for any social entrepreneur, how you can reshape or to continue your learning process in a different way. I think that the youth collab springboard, and the movers, you can learn from the movers, from, because every people are with a new experience. If you meet new people, you, of course, you learn new experience, new knowledge, new thing. And this is that people are amazing people. You didn't think about that much. Oh, these people are very judging or like something like that. They're very amazing people. I think what I'm saying is from all my bottom of my heart. And I think actually sometimes we need to do something for our community. And this collab springboard, they will give you the space how you can learn, how you can see yourself in the future. And you have to have apply and get in touch with the movers, with the amazing people in Youth Collab Springboard. And then I don't know, want to give advice. I think I always share my experience, my definitely my experience, my enlightenment, what made me today's me. I think the most important thing is I never give up. I got, I think, 143 rejection letter from the several partner. So, but I never gave up. And every day when I wake up and say, oh my God, and another rejection made. That's from the 2016 to 2018. But that gave me a lot of learning things. And that's how, and when I just look through the application, the proposal, I think, oh, this is the lacking. That's why they didn't give us this thing. So I think so that anything that's not the end of the world, you should explore, and something good, always something's good for waiting for you, I think. And that's the thing. And I'm always says all my challenges, all my barriers, they are really, really my best friend. Can they provoke me to learn new things, to meet new people, and always explore, always provoke me to explore new things in this world. And that, I think, that's really helped me a lot when I feel low. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Apu. That was really motivating. That was very motivating. So we can take away a few things. Never give up, even though it's your 144th number of rejection letter, but still you don't give up. You have to keep going, and from everything, there is something good to learn. For all our audiences who are here to get some motivation and energy to apply for the Springboard Program 4.0, which is coming up. So now you know that the application is super simple, so you can start digging deeper and jotting down your answers to apply for the Springboard program. And now you know that this incubation program is not just a program for a few months or a few weeks, but it keeps you in the loop for a longer time and makes sure that you grow exponentially, not only as a social business, but also as an individual, as a team. Also, the Springboard program is something that helps you to get connected with the partners, to get connected with the investors. That is something which is out of just incubating. And that's the beauty of the Springboard program. Tawhida Shiropa has been saying this for last an hour. And I think that's a lot of motivation for us to start getting ready to apply for the Springboard program. And now, I know there are a lot of people who are not yet a part of the Movers program. So as I already mentioned at the beginning, and I would like to mention again, the Movers program is a regional movement by the volunteers, with the volunteers. We reach to the grassroots levels with the understanding of SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, with the awareness of social entrepreneurship and the 21st century skills. Our approach is train the trainer. So you apply for the Movers program, you become a facilitator for the SDGs and entrepreneurship and different specific SDGs. You arrange your workshop, you motivate other young people around you, and this is how you become a big part of this big community. And the community itself, as Shiropa mentioned, is a value. So doesn't matter what you are giving, what you are taking from here. As long as you are connected, there's a lot to learn from your peers, from whom you're working with, and all of us. I'm including myself too. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today for this session. I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed listening to Shiropa's journey with Youth Collab and before and after Youth Collab. And let us know if this was helpful so we can organize more workshops, more sessions, more knowledge insight with other alumni of Springboard program. And before we leave, I think we should take a group picture. So are we all ready for the group picture? And I should be removed from the spotlight. Those of us who have the cameras off, it would be nice if we can have the cameras turned on. Aggie or Linka, can someone take the picture?
Yeah, I'll take the photo. So turn on your camera and look at your camera, and yes, you can do like Aggie with 2 thumbs up. I'm only have one hand available to do that. Okay, and think about something that inspire you the most from tonight's sharing from Shiropa, and on the count to 3 and smile to the camera. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Tanzi. Thank you so much, Shirapapu.
Thank you, Linka, Yagi, Tanzi, Lamia, Zawad, Sumaya, and everyone. Thank you for having me today. Take care. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Good night.